Welcome back to Case Closed Anime Review Special Number 2. This is we're reviewing the chapter 1037, which is the Stream of Time, and it picks up where last week's chapter left off, where I'm thinking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, where Sarah's asking Subaru, "How did you know I'm a woman?" Yeah, it's based on my appearance. Yeah, how could you know? And he says, your butt. My butt? Yep. Because it has that feminine hip line. Makes it obvious. I don't think it was necessary to get out of what I don't think it was necessary to get out of my way to say as much. I see. He's like, my butt, huh? Yeah, and of course Jimmy talks to Subaru, who is Aki, says, Sarah's your little sister, right? You ruin everything, don't you, little kid? I want to avoid my sister getting involved as much as possible. To think it's been 18 years since then. And we have a flashback to when they were younger. Yep. Now, I should point out, Aki is supposed to be like in his like early 30s. Sarah's supposed to be around 18ish, and then we have basically you have Mary, Shu, and I believe this is supposed to be Shu's little brother, the one who's a shogi player now, and they're on an airplane, and they're going to Japan, and of course the middle brother's like, why do we have to go to Japan for? Because people are looking for them. For some reason, because it relates to Mary Sarah's husband, Shu's father. And he comments, so she's really grown. And of course, we see McGuire and Takagi basically talking about the exceptions of Fraser, like saying you have to wait till tomorrow. Yeah, and of course, apparently not many praisers who are Tokyo based are available. So yeah, checking out these particular pieces. We find out who these phrases really are. One, of course, the first one who's 41, Takajima Makito. He's a broker dealer company employee. The old man, Kanoji, he's a former real estate company CEO, and the woman, Susie, is an art museum director. Okay. Her getting her hands in this dish, not surprising because she's art museum. The other two, like the CEO, probably because he's rich. In the case of the broker, it's actually surprising. Yeah, and of course, they have an appointment over this particular tray, and they found and of course, Takagi finds this piece he just happens to step on. Oh, it's apparently an earring. Ear wing. Oh, it's a wireless hearing aid that the guy who died at the start of this thing bought from him. It delivers people's voices and surroundings to ears, though as gentle as the whisper of an angel. It must have come off and flew when the cobra attacked him. Like everything's for. Yeah, and of course they all agree. Yep, they have seen that on him. They had no idea it was a hearing. They thought he was just something else. Alright, accept the invention. He's like, and of course Kaba's like, excuse me, Gasa. The victim's smartphone contacted a message from you about 20 minutes before the crime. Does it ring a bell? Ah, right. I sent a message to let him know we're on the way over here. And I thought that was really interesting. And of course, then we get something really interesting to see a little bit of. Like, Strange Typer said, if you ask me, you're the strange one here. And she's like, come on, Aicha, tell me about that drug. You also occasionally return to your former parent, just like Konokan, right? If you had, I'll give you some as well. Some of that drug restores the stream of time. You know, do you know what I mean by restores the stream of time? And it's like, huh? I mean, disturbs. It's none of your business. And of course, then she does her little Jaquito. Apparently he's able to avoid it and appear right behind her. Like, what? It's like, catch. Got her. Yeah, and of course he talks about her mom, about having her big bust. Yeah, and then we have a flashback to basically when she was wearing a swimsuit when she was younger. Like 13 years prior. I mean, she's supposed to be currently in her 50s. So this is probably when she was probably in her 40s. And she looks great for her age. Mm-hmm. Was. That's what I meant. I told you I've been business. I can even want to verify his mother's well being. As I suspected, that middle-aged schoolgirl, and we see a flashback the first time he actually saw her. Yeah, it kind of confirms that Mary. He kind of confirms the whole thing with Mary being, well, this little girl being, well, Sarah's mother. Yeah, and of course, outside the main, basically, you see a Royal Arms says, "Keep us waiting, won't resolve anything." Of course, still all the crime, and of course, yeah, you have McGuire look at the tray, Conan look at that tray, and we see like a picture up online. Then Takagi basically looks at it. It's a Flintmore also on the cushion of the box. Oh, oh yes, there was. Only one of them had a blood stain there. I see. So that's how it is. And the thing it says, Conan appears to have solved the mystery. Next chapter, must be resolution. Wow, this is something. Yes. So it looks like, though, that this particular case would not be very long one. Roughly about 4 chapters. Yeah, so if this was adapted to a TV, it's probably going to be adapted for the show itself. How many episodes do you think it'll take up? Probably about 2, I'd say. Because knowing them, if it's basically 3 chapters, they'll spread out to 2 episodes. So this one probably would take up at least 2 episodes at most. They probably call it just the mysterious trays. Yep. But I'm gonna give this chapter roughly a 9 out of 10. It does. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 because it does progress the whole story of Sarah really well. She gets so much development in this particular chapter. Like, because usually when we see flashbacks, usually it's of Conan when he's much young. Well, Jimmy when he's much younger. Well, basically the size of Conan. But it's something that we get a chance to see Sarah. Not the first time that Sarah's been seen in a flashback when she was much younger. Though this is not a flashback of her. This focused on Shu, his shogi brother, and their beautiful mother, who at this point is in her early 40s. Yep. So they're going to Japan for some reason. Well, they're actually going to Japan to meet Sarah for the first time. Yep. So 16 years. So yeah. So because she's currently 18, maybe she was like 2, but that kind of contradicts. Well, I say it could be longer because when Conan first met, well, when Jimmy first met Sarah, Jimmy was roughly around the same age Conan is right now, roughly about 7ish. See, she was probably also the same age as well, but I think it's so funny. The funniest moment I think of the whole chapter is Subaru, aka Shu, her older brother, figures out she's a girl based on her butt. I thought that was so funny. The fact that that is basically the reasoning for him able to figure out, though, that, well, that she's a girl. Yep. So, yeah. Great chapter. Can't wait for next week's chapter. Hopefully it doesn't take very long to come out, though. I hope not. Okay? So, that's it for this particular review. I have one more review coming, and that's a review of the newest chapter, Black Clover. Why am I doing it now instead of waiting until next episode comes out? Well, because I didn't do a review this week of that, so... Actually, you know what? I think I'll save that for Tuesday. So, that'll be it for today. Just like how One Piece, despite the fact I've read it already, but I'll probably read it again probably on Tuesday. Just on the safe side. So yeah, I have currently no videos planned for tomorrow, but I probably am going to do at least one video because, well, I'm getting so close to wrapping up Case Closed. I've got currently like 8 episodes to go, so I'll probably be able to finish this close to finish the season tonight and probably finish it up tomorrow. So yeah, definitely be a review of newest episode, review of the season 26 of the anime. But I'll review my plans for season 27 once I pretty much review that particular season, okay? But until I see you next few, bye.